Hey guys, Dupes here. Today we got an interesting one for you. I've created a little bit of a monstrosity, so to say. My GoPro is definitely not liking the sound of other people shooting here today, so we are using my phone. So if the quality is kind of, we'll find out. I have taken my Accuracy International AT, and I have put it in a Masterpiece Arms BA Comp. They do inlet for this chassis, or for this action. It is a fantastic chassis, and for PRS, which is what I use it for, it is a dramatic improvement over the factory chassis. You can't really call it a stock because it's not necessarily a stock. It is a full chassis. It is bonded to the chassis, so the action and the chassis itself are epoxy glued together. That was a easy but interesting process of putting it in the oven and scraping it clean. I did have a couple of issues with the trigger mount and the rear action screws. I kind of had to source a couple of action screws from the local hardware store. The factory ones were 35 millimeter. I needed a 45 millimeter in order to clear back here so I can get them torqued in. The trigger, Mr. Cash in at MPA has been really good with me and as far as working on that, but it is together, it functions, it is safe, it absolutely rocks, and I love it. One thing I will say is I did do the folding. It is not an AI folder. The AI hinge is an absolute work of art. This is not that. It is a great folder. It does work well. It does have a little tiny bit of slop, but to you AI purists, it is not an AI hinge. So, just so you are aware. Other than that, for the money, I don't think you can beat this chassis if you use an AT or an ATX 308 for competition. Like I said, it is a little bit of a work to get it to upgrade, but it's not bad, and I absolutely love it. Today we are shooting my Short Action Customs 308 barrel. It's got a dead air Sandman out front with the e-brake. By the way, this thing is absolutely awesome. It helps cut a little bit more recoil and actually makes the thing quieter. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but it does. Of course, my Night Force, my dope card holder. Get some video of me shooting it so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Alright, so this does feed off the AW mags. It is a big question that I had going into this. Phil says it can run AICS or AW mags, and of course the AT is AW cut, so there's no reason in the world not to use it. And I got to shoot from the prone because Derek will yell at me. She runs, she feeds. The 6.5 Creedmoor gives me a little bit of hiccups with feeding. A work in progress, it's just some mag tweaks. But the 308 absolutely cranks. I love it, I love it, I love it.